Oh my God. Wow, what a film. What a phenomenal movie. That is art. That was so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That might have just become one of my favorite movies. I feel like I just had a fucking religious experience. Oh my God. That was so good. Wow. For years, people have been asking me to watch that movie, and now I know why.
Well, I just finished Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And as you can tell by my face, it was emotional. Really, really, really emotional. I loved that film. I preferred that to the first film. The first one was amazing. The first one was so good. The second film was even better. So good. So good. Also, the evil Terminator in this film was way scarier than in the first film. So really, this was an amazing film. This was, I'm going to say a 10 out of 10 for me, personally. That was a 10 out of 10 movie. I loved it. Really emotional, though.
I've watched a lot of sequels. This is the best sequel I've ever seen. It's a standalone movie. Like, aren't sequels supposed to get a little bit worse every time? Isn't that the sequel rule? They're supposed to just chip away at the quality just a little bit over. This was so good. This was so good. So many beautiful callbacks to the first movie in this. My expectations were so high going into this. And this movie managed to surpass them. And that's shocking. So much heart. So much action. Funny. I guess the ending might have got me a little. Well, I give Terminator 2 a billion outstanding movies with amazing effects. How about the budget on this thing? How about the fact that there was a beautiful mix of practical effects and CGI, obviously, for the Melty Man, but the CGI looked real. How did they do that? Out of 10. Ripped. Sarah Connors. I think I might be going straight to the gym after this. Nice.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That was great. I can see why a lot of you guys were saying, hey, just wait until the second one. Just wait until the second one, because that's where it's at. Man, this movie elevated the story thus far. It was way up there compared to the first one in terms of like character development was insane. The fact that they could do this huge transition from what the first one was and give us these incredible moments with Sarah Connor. I don't know, it's this perfect mesh of new things that feel so different from the first one, but not in a way where it's like it's too different to not enjoy it. It feels more of a development from what they built in the first movie. And I thought it was great, man. Some of the action sequences and the way, especially the narrative of the story, how it wove all of those moments together so in such a seamless way. It was a lot, but at the same time, the pacing was perfect.
My goodness, the pacing, the film, it just had some wonderful lulls where we could kind of take a beat a couple of times with the character and kind of stay with them. And, you know, that was the time to insert some humor, some bonding moments, perhaps some backstory and whatnot. And those were really appreciated. But other than that, it was non-freaking stop, man. And it's really tough to have that type of pacing and have it not feel boring or repetitive after some time. This absolutely did not. It's honestly such a great time.
Damn. Was that where we end? Wow. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. That was Terminator 2 Judgment Day. You know, I can't believe none of you ever told me to watch this. You know, just... Wow. I'm like trying to think of how to start this outro, and literally the only word that's coming into my head is wow. I get it now. You guys were right. That... Yeah, I would indeed classify that as probably one of the greatest sequels I think I've ever seen. Holy shit, this was actually the last day to watch it on Netflix too. What are the odds? That's crazy. Good timing by me. I loved this. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I legitimately loved this fucking movie.
Oh my god, like, I literally got chills. Wow. Wow. What a beautiful ending, really. Wow. I absolutely love this movie. Like, I enjoyed the first one, but this one was wow. Like, these movies are 100% living to the hype. I can definitely see why they're so popular and so loved. I really enjoyed this movie.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I did not have Arnold Schwarzenegger making me cry on my 2024 bingo card, but yeah, here we are. That was really, really good. That was really, really good and just so much deeper than I ever was going to give credit for Terminator to be. That was awesome. That was so lovely. Wow. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed the watch along. I thoroughly am feeling a lot of my heart is very full. Feeling a lot of feelings right now. I need to go journal or something. This was a lot.
Honestly, like, to have a sequel so good is incredible. I love the storytelling. I obviously love sci-fi and I love this type of futuristic concept. Sequences were amazing. It kind of hit me where I was like, okay, like, I see some of the Matrix in this and what this movie inspired. I like how they stayed true to the tone of the movie and the atmosphere. I love the score is so good. Costumes, Stan Winston's makeup is incredible. The acting is so good in this. I can see why this is beloved by a lot of people. I can see why being a kid at like 8 years old, and I've always been somebody who's liked deep, dark things, and I could handle a lot of scary things as a kid. So I could see why I would have been stoked for this.
That was great. I've heard a lot of really, really great things about Terminator 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, like, a lot of people talk about it as, like, the Terminator movie. I mean, obviously, Terminator started the franchise, but, and for very clear reasoning, I think T2 is a lot of people's favorites. And so I've always heard about Terminator 2, and honestly, it holds up.
It tracks hard.
Despite being 30 years old now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's despite
31?
being 30, yeah, 30, 32, 33. 33 years old. We're great at math, you guys. Clearly.
We're beautiful.
Yeah,
Alice, we're
amazing.
beautiful.
I have a calculator
Talented.
with me at all times.
Hey,
Take
Siri.
that, math teacher. Anyway, but it still holds up. Despite, you know, sometimes you watch a lot of these kind of era of action movies and you're like, that's funny. Or
It's like a little corny.
It's a little corny. It's a little campy. I mean, you watch Back Predator, which again is one of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger films. You're like, this is camp. This is hilarious. This is camp. But this one really holds up. And like kudos to James Cameron and the whole creative team and all the acting team and stuff like that, that it doesn't feel quite as campy as other films from that era.
Yeah.
Which I think really helps it hold up and makes it such a pillar of the franchise.
I felt that about the first one as well, where it held up, and that one's even older. So with James, I feel like he always takes like a simpler story and like more simple character development like arcs, but then he spends everything else on like the development of other stuff, like the technology, the sets. Oh my god,
Yeah.
the sets
Oh my
on
God.
this one was
Holy cow.
insane. And I'm never mad at it ever. So this
no.
one absolutely tracks.
So we just finished watching Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and yeah, you guys were right. You guys were not playing. The people in the comments,
Yeah.
people on the Patreon,
Yeah.
none of you were playing when you said Terminator 2 is a far better film.
No.
I genuinely can't believe they went from Terminator 1 to that.
Like,
It's a vast difference. It's not even a little bit. It's a huge. I felt like I was watching a completely different film. The thing is, like, you could see like the advancement in technology from how basically the Terminators walk and everything. You know, when their exoskeletons are moving. But not only that, just like even like the visual effects was crazy as shit.
Overall though,
this movie was great.
that movie was y'all was right. This movie was freaking tough. Way better than the first one. Like, I cannot believe that they really made a good first movie and then made a even better second movie. Like, way better.
I mean,
That
this
joint
is
was
my thing. I
tough.
feel like the first movie was good because it had to show the basics of things. I feel like another thing with this movie, like the graphics were like better too.
Oh, it was way better.
Like, way
the
better.
graphics, the CGI was better.
Like everything was better.
It had a little bit more action. The story was even freaking better.
This movie was absolutely incredible. I had a blast watching Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It was so exciting. It was a long one, and it didn't really feel like it was such a long movie because it was so packed with action and chaos, in drama, in just so much there to unpack that it truly made this film go by smoothly, and I enjoyed it so much.